happy Sunday. It is Sunday the 12th, and I am here with all of my Scholastic books that I was going to tell you about. So I did not film the same day, the same week. Well, yeah, no, it's not the same week if you start your week over on a Sunday. So anyway, without any other chit chat, I'm going to show you the books that I got from Scholastic. In my last video, I said that I used quite a few points. I used between 2,000 and 2,500 points. I think it was like around 2,300 points. Anyway, so I did get quite a few big packs of books, but I also used real money because I wanted to unlock the dollar books, and I did that. I'm not going to show you the dollar book I got, just in case. Well, I guess I could. I don't know. Just in case any kids that I know that this might be their Christmas present might watch. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. It's a dollar book. So, first book I got, I've already taken this to school and I brought it right back home because we ran out of time. And not yesterday, Friday, when we talked about the events of September 11th, several of my kids, we did a good job talking about it in a factual way, and about, I told them what I was doing the morning that September 11th attacks happened, and they were just really emotional, more emotional than any class I've had since the attacks happened, since I've been teaching since the attacks happened. So didn't want to overwhelm them, but also we ran out of time. So this book by National Geographic, it is just amazing. I mean, you know how National Geographic pictures are. They're phenomenal. They do a great job telling about before, during. The pictures are just unparalleled. And anyway, it just goes on to tell what happened after and how Americans came together in support of Americans. And there's a part in here that talks about facts. Yeah, 7 important facts. And I always love these because they're good for just discussion starters. They're just awesome. So anyway, this book is really good. I'm going to take it tomorrow. Not try again, but just see if maybe they're ready to see or hear about some of it, because I know a lot wanted to know more, but I had to stop because in the best interest of the kids that were upset, I couldn't go on. So that's one that I got. Then this next set, I have one little boy in particular in my class that loves these, and he always wants to see more of them, and he's been through all of the ones I have, which some of these are duplicates, but look at how many I got in this Fly Guy pack. And there's the Fly Guy fiction. These are Fly Guy nonfiction, if you don't know about these. It says reading level grade 2. I will say that I think even 4th graders would love these. So they're nonfiction, and they talk about, this one in particular is about weather, but they're really good. They're easy for the kids to understand. I just really love them. This one explains all kinds of different weather phenomenon. So weather, dinosaurs, monster trucks, insects, garbage and recycling. I always get this one out in April when we talk about Earth Day, other times too, but I grab it then and we go through the book. Firefighters, sharks, space, snakes, and bats. Anyway, those are going to be very exciting for my one student in particular to get his hands on. So I'm excited about those. The next set I got, I'm doing, excuse me, book passports, which I bought on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I explained a little bit in another video. I showed you them and I explained, so it's a couple videos back if you want to check that out. Anyway, one of the book passports is for the series The Last Kids on Earth. And so they had a pack of 5. I don't know if there's more in the series yet, but if so, these are the first 5. They are more difficult than a lot of my kids are ready for, but I do have a couple kids that were interested, and since I used my points on them, it was good. I have not personally read these, so I am not recommending them based on my reading, but only based on the fact that I have a couple kids each year lately that really like these. I have one little boy from last year that got through the whole series. They're a little bit graphic novel, a little bit chapter book, so that part I know they really like. I believe the reading level is 4th grade and up, though. Again, could be wrong about that, but I think it said ages 9 to 11, something along those lines. Anyway, these are favorites of a few of my kids, so I grabbed them. The next book set I bought, they're all the same book, and it is the next one in Lauren Tarshiss's series, I Survived. And it's the Galveston Hurricane of 1900. So, of course, I had to have a set of those. So I got a set of 6 of them. This series is absolutely amazing. I do a book study every year. We didn't do it last year due to we couldn't buddy read. We weren't supposed to do things like be in close contact. So we didn't do it last year. I'll go back to it this year, though, I'm sure. Usually right after the holiday, the winter holiday, Christmas holiday break, we pull out the I Survived books, and they get to make, I have a little rubric that we build the rubric together, but basically it's the same every year. They have to have 5 pictures to represent the disaster or the event that they read about. They have to have 5 facts, and they can put it on a big poster board, 5 facts, 5 pictures, a title, and it can be a combination of hand-drawn pictures they print out from the computer because not everybody has access. I do have a bunch of pictures that I print out that I let everybody pick a couple from. So it can be a variety. And then they can make any other 3D representation that they want to go with this. So for example, the one on the Twin Towers, the 9/11 attacks, one student one year built out of clay 2 towers and put a model airplane flying into one and had, flames and smoke and things like that out of paper, and then had his poster board behind that. That was really cool that year. A couple girls one year built like a mock Titanic, and they had their facts they put in little lifeboats with some Play-Doh at the bottom and a toothpick and a flag where their fact was, and it was really cool. So I like letting them have creative license to do kind of what they want. But anyway, this is the latest in her series. Sorry, doing all the things right now, trying to look and see what my computer's doing. The next series I got, now these I bought for me to read as a read aloud, possibly. I've always wanted them, and I mean, of course, if they're appropriate, I'm happy to let the kids read them too, but I'm gonna have to read probably one first just to make sure. It is Story Thieves. And I have the first, if there are more than 5 books, again, I have the first 5. I'll hold them up like this. So there they are. And this series is by James Riley, and I've heard really good things about them. I've never read them, and that is shocking right there in and of itself. So anyway, those are some of the books I purchased. Let me get more. Okay, just finished a coughing fit. I'm back. With my next 3 books, it's a series. We have The Bad Seed, about a bad seed that has a bad attitude, and then he kind of fixes that, has a little bit of a paradigm shift by the end of the book. The Good Egg and The Cool Bean. And the kids think it's hilarious because I always say cool beans, and they always remind me, Miss Butler, there's a book called The Cool Beans. So anyway, one part I was just looking through this book. I've only read this once, So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a do-over, but one page that I thought was so cute, just the play on words and the way that this author, who is Jory John and Pete Oswald, one thing that the authors do is the play on words. Here we have Laguna Beach. That's funny. Anyway, okay, so those three are great books for read alouds for social emotional learning. The next book I got is in a series, and I may or may not have this one. I'm not sure if this is a new one. It's a series, What If You Had, and then it will say animal fur, an animal tail, animal ears, things like that. And this is animal scales or other animal coats. And so this book is by Sandra Markle, illustrated by Howard McWilliam, and the kids absolutely love these. They talk about the real animal, and then they say, what if people had those certain characteristics of the animal? And it's a really great series to do writing with, because we have the factual information, and then we have the what if people had that too. So kids really like these. I'm kind of trying to whip through these because I looked over at my stack of books and it's going to be a long video. All right, the next one is for upcoming October, Pig the Monster. And these are cute books. I only maybe have one, or I don't even know, maybe just one other of these, but the kids just like them. I put a little holiday basket. Well, I didn't last year, but most of the years I put out a little basket of thematic, if we're studying like westward expansion, like I talked about in the last video, or you know, energy and science. I'll put out a little basket with those books, or if it's a holiday season, I'll put out some fall and Halloween and harvest books. So this one will go in that. The kids love them. The illustrations are great. It's by Aaron Blabby, not sure. And if you look on the back here, there are many in this series. Can you see those? Yeah, there are many. So I think I have a purple one. Anyway, don't even know. But the kids really do like those two. So on to some more picture books. I love this series. They're super funny and cute. There was an old mermaid who swallowed a shark. And it follows that same pattern of she swallowed the shark to get the blah, 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 blah. So anyway, super cool illustrations. The kids think they're hilarious. So does their teacher. They're just cute and funny. I love the feel of the front. Okay, enough about my sensory processing disorder. Moving on. There was an old lady who swallowed a cactus. And since we're studying Arizona in the Southwest region, what's not to love about that? So great pictures. This one is by Lucille Colandro, illustrated by Jared Lee. These. And I have many in the series. Here's just a few of the other ones in the series. And they're really cute. The kids love those. Then this one, I had this book and it's gone now. I've looked a long time. I'm sure I just lent it to somebody who didn't realize that they had not returned it. It is called The Recess Queen, and her name is something Jean, the Recess Queen. What is it? Mean Jean, the Recess Queen. Anyway, she is a B-U-L-L-Y bully, and then by the end of the book you realize why she's not being very nice. And another gal comes along who's even meaner than Jean, called Katie Sue, and she is just a wreck, and Mean Jean gets a little taste of her own medicine. This next set of books was a set of 5 that came together as a 5-book freebie for ordering as many books as I ordered. So I don't know anything about them. I didn't get to choose them. They just came to me. This one is called Ways to Grow Love. Newbery Honor and Coretta Scott King Award winning author Renee Watson. Don't know anything about this, but I will let you know if and when I read it. I will keep it, you know, until I get to read through it a little bit. Planet Omar, Accidental Trouble Magnet. This looks kind of cute. I mean, he's got an imaginative brain, and what's not fun about being a trouble magnet? So those, and then the rest are picture books. This one is called Bravo Angeli. That looks kind of cute. The next one is called The Boy with Big, Big Feelings. I feel like I've heard of this one, but I know I have not read it. And then this one is a book about inclusion called You Are Enough. And so that's kind of cool. Whoop, gotta wiggle my mouse on my computer to make sure it doesn't shut off. Anyway, those were my freebies, so I always love to get those. Then let me grab another stack. I just almost knocked all the books down. I didn't actually, so yay. Okay, this next set is one of my favorites again, National Geographic. So we have pyramids, dinosaurs, mummies. Some of these are repeats. I know I have this one somewhere. But they're very popular and they're great for introducing informational writing, so we use them a lot. Volcanoes, rocks and minerals, have that one. I don't have this one though. What is an archaeologist? So this one and the dinosaurs one could go together, or the pyramids, or really, you know, lots of them, mummies. So that would be a fun little unit of study for maybe some sort of center. Then I also ordered this one. I had checked out at the library and I had not finished reading. It's called The Unteachables by Gordon Corman. He's one of my favorites. He wrote Restart, Slacker, Level 13, the, what is the dog series? Oh, shoot, I'll think of it. Anyway, he is a great author and I love his books. So this one I will probably write a book study on. Another one by him that I bought, it was one of the sale books, and I didn't pay as much. First of all, I didn't know it was going to be a hardback, but knowing that now, I really got a good deal on it because I didn't pay very much for it. It's called Linked, and that's one of his new books. I believe it's his most new book. Let me check. Copyright 2021. So it says you can't deny something is wrong when it's right there in front of you. Link, Michael, and Dana live in a quiet town, but it's woken up very quickly when someone sneaks into school and vandalizes it with a swastika. Oh boy. Nobody can believe it. How could such a symbol of hate end up in the middle of their school? Who would do such a thing? And then it goes on to explain the mystery, and I'm hoping that they find the culprit and he, she, they are punished. Anyway, that one looked good. And then I got Dragon Masters. I think I got a series of a couple of these, or maybe I bought it like at Target or Walmart. I feel like I have the first couple. Anyway, it's a Branches imprint. I love those. This one is not in color, but the pictures are very nice, and it's a great segue from easy read books to chapter books for kids. Again, it says appeals to grades 1 through 3, reading level grade 2. Arguably, it's a little higher than that, I think, for what I'm seeing anyway, coming into 3rd grade. This one, another one of the Diary of a Pug books. These are awesome. The Branches imprint, it's very cute. Cute pictures. I actually just read that one today on my ride across town. So, and then I love that they give stickers. These go in my goodie treasure box, and kids love them for prizes. This next set of books is a set of Erie Elementary, and I bought one of these books at Goodwill in my last video I put up. No, 2 videos ago, I don't know, a video that I recently put up about a book haul. I got one of these at Goodwill. So we have also their Branches imprint, black and white pictures. They're a little closer to 3rd grade, I would say, than 2nd grade, but they're still more picture than word, really. on not every single page, but on most of the pages. So we have School Freezes Over, Sam Battles the Machine, Classes Are Canceled, The Hall Monitors Are Fired, The Art Show Attacks, and The End of Orson Erie, question mark. So I'm not sure how many of these there are, but I should probably at some point figure out how many I have, which ones I have. But this is a great series for if you're looking for something around the 3rd grade level for independent readers, around the 2nd grade level for read aloud, 2nd, 3rd, even 4th graders like these. So those are, oh wait, there's more. Hold please. Okay, so remember back a few minutes ago when I showed you this book? I ordered a set, not of that one book, but this is where apparently I saw the books. Dragon Masters. I didn't realize there were this many. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to read a lot. I like to read them before the kids so I know what they're talking about and I can quiz them and actually know what I'm talking about. So these are great. So we have Dragon Masters, Rise of the Earth Dragon, and these are all by Tracy West. And it doesn't have a specific illustrator, so maybe he or she does both. Saving the Sun Dragon, Secrets of the Water Dragon, Power of the Fire Dragon. See, these are so right up my kids' alley. Song of the Poison Dragon, Flight of the Moon Dragon, Search for the Lightning Dragon, and this pile is getting real sketchy here. And the last one, Roar of the Thunder Dragon. So what was that one I showed you before that was just all by itself? Oh, Wave of the Sea Dragon. Okay, so yeah, so now I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So who knows how many are in the series, but I have, it would appear the first, wait a minute, holy cow, I have 1 through 8, that was the series. This one is number 19, so I'm missing a few, just a few. So anyway, that's good to know. I love books with multiples in the series because then if the kids love them, I can say, hey, good news, there's 30 more books you can read. Anyway, I hope you liked my Scholastic book haul. If you have any questions about any of the books, please leave a comment below. I'll try my best to answer them. Until next video, remain positive about the world we live in, read more books, and enjoy your day. Thanks for watching.